Yo, it's your boy Zeddy Will, man. Shout out to AllHipHop, man. Showing love.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Chuck Creekmur, a.k.a. Jigsaw, and I'm here with my man, rising star, super talented comedian and a rapper, Zeddy Will. What up?
Yo, what's
We
going
back?
on? We back. Yo,
Yeah.
it's been like, what, 2 years?
Yeah, it's been 2 years. I can't believe how time
Hey,
flies.
He called me early on.
Early.
Like
Early.
before Cha-Cha Day. So I want to say I
Yeah.
appreciate you before
Yeah,
we
respect.
before we even start. Thank you.
It's good to see the growth, man.
Yeah.
Good to see the evolution. How have you? You know, these times are flying by.
Yeah, right. I'm
You're-
feeling good though.
Yeah.
I've been traveling a lot more. I'm just getting used to I guess you could say the lifestyle, the rap lifestyle. You know, the girls, the money stuff, the family. But everything has been cool. Everything good to me.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Because, sometimes I worry about young artists. These times are crazy. It's like here today, gone today. You never can trust the system anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's really my team really keeps me together. I feel like a lot of people really don't have a good team, and sometimes it's really not their fault. Sometimes they do have them, and they don't listen to them. So I just take pride in my team, and then my family, of course, they always keep me together. So we good over here.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what. So let's talk about Set the Tone a little bit. New mixtape. First of all, why are we still calling them mixtapes?
Because people nowadays don't really want to. I mean, this is my first project, period. So
This your first project, period?
First project, period.
Oh, you been doing the singles all this time?
All these singles, and I've been killing them with these singles. Okay. But yeah, albums is like they get too in depth with the numbers and all that other stuff. I just want people to just have 10 good songs to listen to and feel a way about Zeddy. Really.
So it's more of a marketing thing.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, and just feel good. I want them to hear what I've been working on and not have too much pressure of the album and all that other charts and all that other nonsense. I'll make it about that.
But Doshi went all the way to the Grammys and won
with a mixtape. With a mixtape, for real. Yeah, I didn't notice that too. I looked at it yesterday. I was looking at her promotion for her tape. Well, I thought it was an album. Yeah. And then I looked at it yesterday, and I'm like, damn, the alligator one, that's a mixtape. So, but yeah, that shows like it don't matter what it is. Yeah. An album, mixtape, it don't matter.
So let's run through this a little bit. I like the vibes on the out or mix, whatever we're calling it, project.
We call it project.
Album, project, okay. Like discuss. I mean, it's like a very fun party oriented. But the first song, what's the name of the first song?
Set the Tone.
Set the Tone. It's a little more serious.
Right.
Talk about this song and what you talk about, and maybe some of the concerns that you have even.
Yeah, so this song is crazy. 'Cause I made this probably a year ago. Okay. Before all of this was 2 years ago. I think this was like after my interview with you, a while ago.
Oh, wow.
And it's crazy because it's like I was kind of like setting up the future for myself and like talking about the things that I experienced in the rap game and just in this entertainment stuff in general. But I feel like that was the first song that really set the tone off of the mixtape. Shout out to Jers because it was originally called Madness. Okay. And he was like, no, he just teaching me about how projects work. He like, no, you gotta call it Set the Tone because that's the first one. It's different vibes from the rest of the project. So it was more of a serious song, and I was just being more conscious, I guess, in that song. Letting them hear what I got to talk about.
Do you ever? I mean, you're living the rap life now, but do you ever get worried at all, like about the future? Do you ever concern yourself with this non-traditional path and that it's really a hard way to go? It's fun and everything, but it's also very difficult.
Yeah, no, I feel like I haven't gotten worried at all lately because I just learned at this point it's just like a system. It's like you either got the records or you don't. It's really like nothing you could really beat around it. And if I keep coming with the records, I feel comfortable. I'll be fine. Yeah.
Do you still sort of aspire to do the comedy?
Absolutely. That's the main goal still. I want to be an actor. Yeah. Like I want to do the whole movie, TV shows. Like that's still the end goal. But right now my path is music, and I'm still doing the comedy skits here and there. I'm still doing the Twitch streams that we got going on. But I still want to be an actor for sure.
Right, that's what's up. Yeah. I probably asked you this before, but like, what's your dream role? Like, what are you thinking?
I want to be a comedy role in like a sad movie or like a serious movie. I want to bring the light out just to the whole movie. Or if I had to do show, I want a sitcom like Martin.
Okay.
I want a Martin. Yeah, I want to do it. I want it to be called Zeddy. That'd be tough.
Who's your agent? You got an agent yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. You gotta get you a SAG card. Well, SAG card's expensive. Maybe just an agent. It's just but there's so many options out here for streaming that I'm sure we can get you something soon. I'll keep my ears open.
Bet.
Now the project, you have a lot of throwbacks on there.
Yeah.
You got Jay-Z. We identify the sample based on the person that used it first. Right. Jay-Z, Girls, Girls, Girls. Joe Budden, Pump It Up. Nori. What song was that?
That's Super Thug.
Super Thug,
Super
yeah.
Thug.
What else did I hear on there?
Probably. Don't Look Any Further.
Oh yeah, that was the most interesting one for me.
Yeah.
So what comes to mind when you got these beats? Did you request them? Did someone bring them to you? Do you remember them?
So I feel like half of them were like just beats that I heard, and just the sample just sounded good. Like realistically, I'm 23. Half of them songs I never even heard before, and I'm just like, it just sound good behind this beat. And the other half, like Girls, Girls, Girls. That's one of my favorite songs by Jay-Z. From the whole Blueprint album. That just shows my love for old school music. Like I always say, I love the music that they had back then a lot more than we got now.
Yeah.
So I like to show that a lot. And the people always be like, oh, he got like an old school flow. He rap like Will Smith, like a Slick Rick or whatever. So that's just bringing it all together for real.
Did you ever hear Joe Budden's "Pump It Up" before this?
Yeah, I heard "Pump It Up." Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
that's the hit right there. Like that joint turn you up whether you 23 or 40. Like that's a banger right there. Shout out to Joe Budden for that.
Now, did you know that Joe Budden and Jay-Z had beef back in the day?
For real?
Yeah.
See, that's how young I am, because I never knew that. Jay and Joe, I knew Jay and Nas. Shout out to Nas, shout out to Queensbridge. But I never knew Joe and damn.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background info. So Joe Budden was on Def Jam. Jay-Z was on Def Jam. And Joe was the hot new rapper coming up. You know what I'm saying? He was on fire. He was killing the mixtape game. And this Pump It Up record came out, right? And so, the hot record. Jay-Z was known to jump on other people's songs and maybe hijack it a little bit, bring it into his world.
Yeah.
And he did that with Pump It Up. But he was throwing subs at Joe
on his song. Nah, Jay, Jay, but that's the thing. Jay was an animal, like,
right?
Damn.
And then Joe jumped on it again after Jay and did a new verse and threw subs. But Jay's a big boss by this time. That one thing led to another. Yada yada yada.
Damn.
And it was hard for Joe after that.
Damn. I never knew that.
You got to look that up.
I will. No, I will.
Maybe All Hip Hop will start a story series. I got an idea for that. I'm not going to say it on camera. But
put us on the old like stuff that used to happen back in the day that people wouldn't know about.
That was the exciting part, though, because now everything's so open and it's like just...
It'll just pop up like one little search, so it kind of takes it takes the mysterious part out of it. But I think you should still do it though.
I'm still
because you just put me on to something I never knew.
Right,
and I'm gonna look it up after this.
Joe Budden, the podcaster.
Joe Budden.
We know Joe before that. Anyway, so as far as hip hop, we debate about it all day. Do people care anymore about hip hop? What do you think about this?
I think people still do. I feel like people got just a bunch of different types of hip hop to worry about. Not worry about, but just pick what you like. You got the like the underground stuff that they consider still hip hop. You got the mainstream hip hop like the Drake and and then you got people like me coming up hip hop. It all boils down to TikTok. A lot of people say the TikTok stuff is killing hip hop and the Instagram stuff is killing hip hop, but I feel like it's still expanding, and it ain't dead though. People be saying it's dead. Hip hop ain't dead.
We gotta make you successful. Why? You know why? Why? Because I believe in the theory that they no longer want super mega stars anymore. I think they saw all these young black, brown people, and they were like, man, they're making billionaires. They're getting really powerful. They're talking back. I don't like this.
Yeah,
we
got owning stuff.
Pipe down, guys. So yeah, they're owning stuff. Exactly, owning every real stuff.
Right.
And Shador Sanders was part. That was a very eye-opening thing for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They went after Jay. I was like, yo, Jay is Jay, but Jay is smart too.
Yeah, he's one of the first to really like. I studied him. He was owning stuff left and right, and he's. I feel like he kind of started it. Unless I'm wrong. Unless there was somebody before Jay that I don't know about.
Well, there were people before Jay, but Jay like perfected it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Jay perfected it. He can give a stiff arm to like drama. Like he can knock that down, swat those things away where others can't.
Okay.
In terms of your career, who did you look up to kind of like in this business? Have you had a model or like a role model?
I would say like, in terms of like making music, I would say like Eminem, like Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott. Those are like the people I look up to. You kind of hear it in my music. But like from business side and just being smart and making smart moves, I would say Jay-Z, Nas, and yeah, I think those really my people right there that I really look up to. But you can see they all are before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Drake. This is the most current one. Drake is one I've looked up to. I still do to this day, and he's like, one of the new, well, not new guys, but my generation.
Were you screaming when he was going through that battle?
I'm not gonna,
like, yeah, no.
no, because I love both for their different reasons. Like Kendrick is just lyrically, he's a goat. He's crazy on like, and then Drake is just he makes hits.
Yeah.
So it was something to like. I learned a lot from that beef though.
What'd you learn?
I learned that it don't matter how many hits you put out. It don't matter how big you are. People still gonna find a way to bring you down. That was one thing I really learned.
Yeah. They say you can live long enough to see yourself become a villain, and it seems like Drake is knocking on 40.
Yeah,
almost 40.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, that's when it turns to something else.
He's holding on though.
Yeah, he's holding on.
And Kendrick too. He's out there, doing them stadiums and all that. So shout out to both of them. It was good though to watch. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
it still is because I feel like they still going at it.
Yeah, they still
like
going at
still
it,
out.
for sure. I think this might be the new 50 Cent Ja Rule beef for life type thing.
Yeah.
I don't see them piecing it out. I don't see like them coming together like Jay and Nas. I don't see that happening. It's
Hell
too serious.
no. Hell no.
Too serious. I talked to somebody from his camp at Dreamville, and it was clear. It's not going away. It's never.
Is that deep though? Like.
Yeah, it's that deep. It's definitely that deep. This individual was clear.
Well, when the diss song turns into a hit, like, that's like, I don't know. That's, damn, that was a big record.
It was a big hit and won Grammys.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, that was ugly.
It was entertaining though.
That was entertaining. It was the best beef ever, by the way. I'm just saying that.
Think so?
Respect to Jay and Nas, but that was the best beef ever for me. I'm not joking when I say it. Yo, I know I'm familiar with every rap beef ever.
Nas and Jay though, like, I done watched like little documentaries on it. They was going at it.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
No, I was about to ask, what would you say the difference is?
The key difference was Jay and Nas. It was more rooted in lyrics than the internet or the social media part of it, or people joining in with their little versions of it. All the outsiders that were involved. It wasn't really about all that. It was just them two.
Yeah.
And this got a little, once you add a dance to it or a pop out or the West Coast version, you know what I'm saying? It just turned into a whole different thing. So yeah, it's definitely the best all-in battle of all time. I mean, not, but and I'll end on this note. The way they went at it, the way they was like the next day they was dropping
back and forth. Yeah, it's like they had stuff planned. They had stuff ready for the next day. They was
in each other's camps.
Yeah.
Jay and Nas took months before they dropped songs. It was months in between those songs. It was albums.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Albums. Yeah, because I remember he dissed them on Blueprint and all that.
Yeah. So we should definitely cook up a beef for you.
A beat?
Beef.
Oh, beef. Yeah, I feel like I would never beef with nobody. I feel like just who I am, Zeddy Will. Like, I don't think people would care enough to beef with me.
But you could be funny with your beef. Like you could.
Oh,
Actually
now if I
be
had,
humorous.
oh yeah, nah, it would be lit. It would be up.
Yeah.
It would be up. But I just feel like it won't even happen. I would let it see the data. It'd be funny to see that one day.
You know, when we last talked, drill rap was still popular.
Yeah,
And it came and left.
it
It's
did.
gone.
Poor
Aren't you
drill.
glad you didn't get it too deep
I'm
into that?
glad I wasn't doing drill though. But shout out to all my guys that's doing drill. I listen to it. Remember I told you last time, like I still listen to it every day. I mean, I don't shoot nobody, I don't kill nobody, but
Yeah.
it's good music. Like, it was good music to me. It was fun to listen to.
You know, we should definitely try to figure out a way to get Will Smith involved. Like how he's outside, he's everywhere.
He's doing he just dropped the album.
Yeah.
He's in the music world right now.
He's so in the music world.
That'd be tough if we do a song or something. Something.
So, yo, I got another idea for you. We should get you on Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Bel Air.
His new yes,
Yeah.
on Peacock. Is it it's on Peacock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do
Get
Bel Air.
you on there. You could be like a student on there. You could even play like a funny friend, but like a mischievous friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bel Air, what we doing, man?
So that segues to
Bel Air.
something somebody told me about you. That
Uh,
you have a thing for one of the stars on Bel Air.
Coco, mother.
Coco.
Coco, I love you. I mean, I say this all the time. Coco, let me tell you why I love Coco. She got the music talent.
Mm-hmm.
She just look good, and
Check.
she stay out the drama.
Check.
I've never seen Coco in no drama.
Yeah.
Coco Jones, I love you. Even if I don't have to get on Bel Air to meet you and, see you, you still the love of my life. For real, for real. I love Coco, man. Shout out to Coco.
Coco is dope.
Mhm.
I've met her
For real?
and I've interviewed her. And
With this mic?
It what was it this mic? I can't.
I'm about to take this mic home. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. I can't.
take this shit
Unfortunately,
home.
that was in Los Angeles, so I
Okay.
can't guarantee it was this mic.
Okay.
But I can tell you this:
Hmm.
she's everything you think she is, and then some.
Okay.
Super nice, bro. Super kind, raised right. Her mom is pretty too, I might add.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, look, I got a dad. Look.
Yo.
We go 2 on 2. I'm telling you, I got a pops. Yo, what's up? Come on, Coco.
Nah, seriously, I could see that in your future. Let's
I hope it
manifest it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a meter in the studio.
Okay.
Nah, scratch that. I'm me on a red carpet.
Ooh.
I'm going to be doing an interview. I'm going to see I walk by. I'm going to tell the interviewer, hold up real quick. Hold that question. Run to Coco. Run down. Get her number. All that. Cool. Get back to my interview. Tell him I just met Coco. And we're going to get married from then on.
That's your origin story.
Yeah, that's how it's going to happen. Yeah.
So the BET Awards is coming up.
Mm-hmm. She's
I
gonna be there.
think all hip hop's gonna be on the carpet.
Hey,
So we can do the interview.
and I'm going to have to tell you, hey, look. Hold up real quick, brother.
Okay.
I'll come back. But you already know. You already know at this point. Like, you going to know. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can make that happen. BET, we can do it.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I interviewed her last time.
That's hard.
Okay. All right. We're gonna make it happen.
Let's do it.
Definitely. Now, and y'all gonna do a song together.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Put on a hook. I have a song waiting for her, too, that she'll love.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it
It's
happen.
in God's hands at this point. It happened.
Okay. All right. I like this. I wish I was thinking like this when I was your age.
He's got to go get it. And I'm going to go get it.
So, are you? I can't ask you about your dating life now, can I?
Yeah, impossible. I'm not dating nobody.
Yeah.
How could I? It's so many girls that I'm just, I'm getting to see every day, like different cities, different states. Nah, I can't stick to one girl right now.
Yeah.
No.
Dating, well, whatever you call it, I don't know what it's called now. It seems like it'd be so hard. It's complicated, man. But I grew up. You saw somebody, you liked them, they liked you.
Yeah.
You went to a movie, maybe a little dinner, and that was it.
Yeah, see, after the movie, people don't do 2 dates at this point. No, it's one, and then either go on or to stop. That's where it stops. And we don't even call it dating no more. We call it vibing.
Mm.
We just vibing. I just want to talk. People don't call it dating, none of that no more. Yeah.
They say that people aren't getting married either.
Yeah, that is another thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get married. I don't know. I don't know about all that other stuff.
Good for you.
I'm trying to get married.
Getting married.
But yeah, people are not getting married no more.
Getting married is so overrated. Underrated. I'm sorry. Underrated. Underrated. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip. Underrated. Because I saw a meme and it said, marry someone you can break generational curses with. That's so powerful. Nah, you can't imagine marrying a person that can't help you. What did Beyonce call it? Upgrade. You know, imagine,
like an upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine
upgrade.
marrying someone that can't upgrade your life.
It's the internet. The internet has just killed everything. Like, yeah, the internet just took all the vibes away from all that other stuff. But like I said, I'm still trying to get married. I don't fall into that dumb trap.
Yeah.
I don't got time for
How
that.
much does vibing cost? Because dating is expensive. How much does
It depends on the girl, though. It depends on the girl. Like, well, it depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. Some girls are bougie and they want the 5-star dinners and they want Turks and Caicos the first week you meet them, and that's real life. Some are cool with just the movies. Some are cool with just, eating out, chilling in the car. So it just depends on the type of girl that you meet, really.
So I was vibing and didn't know it. I went on 3 vibings.
Yeah, you
I
vibing.
went on 3 vibings.
That's 2025.
Killing me.
They want, oh my God.
Yo.
Oh my God. And it don't make it no better that I'm rapping now. So they like kind of know I got money. So my vibing is like a little different. But I still be chilling. I'm not out there splurging on girls and doing all the Chanel bags and all that.
Yo, start your retirement fund now, by the way. Yo, I'm
Right.
serious. Yo, start it now. Yo, for real. I'm serious. If you got money now, put money away right now. I'm not, this is sage wisdom. I did it for my daughter. I did it for my daughter. I'm not even joking. I know she wouldn't do it. I did it for her because, like, when so she don't even know about. She's not gonna watch this video. She doesn't even know about it to this day. Just so she would have something, because if you do it now, you won't feel it, right? $20, $25, $50 a month, $100 a month. Like when you get old, that's like $1 million.
It adds up, yeah.
Yep. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Retirement plan?
Yes.
Now, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to my...
Now. I'm telling you, bro, you're going to be so rich.
All right.
You're going to have so much rich.
And I know how to save money, too.
It won't.
So
you won't even care about the. You won't even care about music. I'm serious. Just trust me on this one.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. I don't read about you.
Yeah, I ain't going to be broke. I'm not going to be one of them entertainers that went dead broke.
Okay.
You know what I do have to worry about, though? Well, not worry about, but I didn't know how serious taxes was.
Yes.
Well, taxes is serious.
Yeah, yes.
No, it is. No.
Tariffs. Have you
I can
seen
see
what tariffs are doing to people now? Taxes is not even the problem. It's tariffs.
Yeah, I can see how people be falling in them loops. Nah, I'm locked in.
Nah, you don't want no problems with the IRS or God. Those two, like, same. They on the same level at this point. No joke. I had a problem with the IRS one time.
For real?
They took all my money and didn't ask no questions, didn't notify me.
All your money?
Literally walked in the bank and took my money and told me after.
No warnings?
It's a whole nother story. I mean, there were probably warnings, but, you know.
He didn't catch him.
Yeah. Damn. And then the second time I had a situation, they put me on a payment plan, which, I've since finished. Okay. Yeah. You don't want no problems with them, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, back to the music. Who's your favorite, like, older artist? Like, you've mentioned a couple people. Don't say, no Jay-Z. But you have to have some familiarity with some of these people, right? Like Nori or... Do you ever go back and listen to them?
I would say the most is Jay-Z.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. Like on my Apple Music recap of the year, it was Jay-Z top 3. People was looking at me like, yo, you still listen to Hov? I'm like, yeah. So out of that, Nori, you know where I learned more about Nori from? Drink Champs.
Yeah.
And that goes to show my age. Like Yeah.
You might be able to get on there so he can interrupt you.
I heard he be wilding on He be wilding on Drink Champs.
I'll be sitting there like listening to the answer, like, oh, this is such a deep reply.
He starts screaming.
Right. Oh, we'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. Well, I will say this: you should definitely study Jay-Z. Him and Nas and Snoop, Jay, Nas, and Snoop are the 3 artists you should study.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they got it. And there's others too, but those 3, maybe Cash Money too, as an organization.
They was deep.
And there's others, Master P. I mean, there's others, but I would say that those 3 are the most that are just still doing it, like
Jay,
at
Nas, and Snoop Dogg.
the next level. Yeah, for sure. Now, are you preparing? I know this project is just here now, set the tone, but are you prepared to do an album, a definitive album that people are going to judge you on artistically?
100%. Like, I'm not running away from the thought of an album. I just, like, my first project, I really wanted to be just a mixtape. And I'm dropping another mixtape right after that in the summertime.
Okay.
So it's going to be a whole nother mixtape. And then it might be time for an album. I will feel like at that point. Yeah. I'm making music. I got the music. I'm growing up as an artist, so it'll be time soon.
And also the other thing I find that's interesting is that artists grow in real time now. You guys are just literally, we're watching you grow. Which is kind of weird because usually back in the day, I should say, and I hate referring to back in the day because it's just, it's like pointless. But you would kind of be in an incubator. They would surround you with all these A&Rs and mixtape, they would pay the mixtape person or whatever. And then you would pop out with a project like Joe Budden did, shock the world,
right?
Shake everything up. But are you still like figuring it out?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like I could see the difference in like, crowds that I'm having, and you could obviously tell the difference in bookings and just how the fans like recognize you and love you in real time. But it's still a process for me, and I'm loving it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Have you aligned yourself with anyone yet, like artist-wise? Any other rappers?
Yeah, Annalie Chopper. Me and him got to speak. I think on the last time we interviewed, I said that was one of the collabs I wanted to have.
Okay.
So me and Annalie Chopper, we definitely gonna get some in the works. Who else have I met with? The Lil TJs. Who else have I met? Cash Cobain.
Okay.
Shout out to Cash. There's a couple artists. I can't even think of the top of my head. There's a couple artists that I meet. 310 Baby. Yeah. French Montana was the biggest though for me.
Yo, you did that on this album.
On this album.
Project.
That's
this project.
You know how long, this just showed me how professional people are. Like how big it gets. French sent me that verse back in like an hour.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like I hit him. Well, he hit me, and we talked about it, and he sent it back in that hour. Like, I haven't seen nobody do that yet.
Yeah.
So it just is a testament of how professional, the big guys are.
Shout out to French.
French.
You've never been to his house, right?
No.
He has a monkey, or at least he did when I went there.
For real?
A pet monkey.
Something French to do.
Yeah.
Some French shit right there.
Shout out to French.
Shout out to French, man.
I kind of got mad at him the other day, though, because TMZ or somebody like TMZ interviewed him at the airport, and they tricked him and asked him a Diddy question, and he like walked off, and I was like, see, French, all hip hop would never do you like that. We would never do you like that. So I was like, so somebody said, yo, I'm gonna get French for you. I said, hold up, we'll I'll let you know. But that's dope though. He showed you love, man.
Yeah, shout out to French, man, for real. One of the biggest artists. Oh, the biggest artist to this day.
That you've worked with? Yeah. Now, Anna Lee is going to be on what? The next one?
I'm trying to get him either on the next one or just a single. But me and Anna Lee got, I feel like we'll have good chemistry, and that record would be big because we both fun, both young. It'd be tough.
Yeah, I was definitely one of the first people to interview him, too. Well, he was like 16.
He was young. He been in there for a little minute.
Yeah, now he was on these mics. I mean, I know you don't care about that, but he was on these mics.
He was Anna Lee Chopper. But he used this mic.
Yeah.
That's still like he's gonna be a legend for sure.
He was a savage though back then. Like
He was a YN. We call him YNs.
Yeah, he was a YN
for sure.
Now I'm not sure what you would call him. He's like
in the fashion and stuff now. He's like what they call like a mogul? Mogul.
Yeah, he's like a vegetarian.
Vegan.
And he's got crystals and he's
yeah.
You know, like LGBTQ plus friendly, like just about everything. Like I can respect that evolution though, because he really, I don't know, he just really, you know what? This is what it is. He is not afraid to evolve. He didn't feel committed to that former version of himself.
Like how New York, like people stick to just drill.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just didn't evolve into bigger music. Like he's not scared to do whatever. He's not scared to experiment and stuff.
Yeah.
So I Chopper.
I think that's why I like you too, because you are willing to be brave enough to just be yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it is. Too many conformists in hip hop.
Yeah. Everybody want to be like everybody.
Yeah, everybody wants to look like everybody, be like everybody, sound like.
Rap and say what everybody's saying when they really don't do what everybody. Nah.
Nah,
that's not Zeddy Will.
What are your thoughts on AI? Do you?
Oh my God. I feel like sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. Like I don't know what era this was. I think probably like last year, but they was like making it seem like Drake was hopping on people's remix features and all that. Like that was when it was wild.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like the AI stuff is like it's cool to just experience.
Yeah, it's cool now, but wait until the rapper is doing a song that's just like your song, except they don't have to pay you. That's what I'm worried about.
I didn't even think about that.
That's what I'm concerned with.
That's why I say I got the good and the bads. I don't want to live to see the bads. The goods is cool for me right now.
Well, we just have to keep doing, high level hip hop, high level music.
Yes, sir.
That AI can't do. Yeah, we're gonna set the tone like that.
Set the tone, yeah. May 2nd, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
Get it.
Let's get it.
Get it.
So, last thing, tell me what you're doing. Like you're touring. What else? What else is going on?
Yeah, so right now, just traveling, doing shows, getting used to like doing bookings. I feel like I am due for a tour very soon, whether it's with somebody or having my own tour. But yeah, I think the tour is like the next biggest thing to work on. Besides, like that's why having a project is so important. You don't want to be out there performing just all them singles that I got. So yeah, set the tone. Gonna give me a bunch of different songs I can start performing. And see what's next for the summertime. Summer's gonna be big for me.
Yeah, have a pool party.
I want to, but we in New York.
Chanel can hook it up in Jersey
mansion.
Yeah,
we need a man. Oh,
yeah, Chanel.
Good Son. Okay, yes. Good Son is a brand that I just soft launched.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me about.
I got my own clothing line. We are just selling shirts right now, shirts and bracelets.
Okay.
But the people loving it so far, I feel like it's just another thing to add to my bag. I got the music, got the comedy, and the show I could do, clothing and all that other type of stuff. Like I said, like Hove.
Yeah.
Studying Hove, he got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
What's different with Good Son than other urban? Is it fair to call it urban, or is that I hate that term.
I don't know. I just call them clothing brands. At this point.
Okay.
I feel like the difference is me like I don't explain it. Not a lot of artists have their own clothing brands. I would say that just a lot of people that just coming from college, coming out of high school having clothing brands. Not a lot of artists have their clothing brand, and I'm able to mix it in with my music, with my comedy, and not make it like a whole separate thing. Like Good Son is who Zeddy is. Zeddy's a good son. Like I would say, I'm a mama's boy. And yeah, I feel like that's the main thing.
Yeah,
I'm able to keep it in tune with my brand and what I'm doing right now.
I would wear that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you one. Son too.
I feel like we
talked to my mom today.
Shout out to the mothers out there.
Shout out to the mom,
for real. Shout out to my mom. I love you for sure.
Yeah.
Good
Speaking
son.
of which, how is she feeling nowadays?
She's like scared.
Really?
Yeah, but
scared of what?
Like just scared of like just stuff you hear about the industry and making sure I don't get caught in those stupid loops and stuff. But she is also very happy. She's in tune with everything I'm doing, like from the music, even the comedy and the Twitch stream. She's in tune. So She's
gonna be scared. My mom is scared to this day.
To this day, yeah. So
She's
they're
like,
not.
I'm so glad you're on the Amtrak because driving.
Oh yeah, that's how moms are, yo. Why you always gotta take a plane? You can't drive to Buffalo. It's 7 hours. Like, mom, relax, bro, relax. But yeah, nah, my mom's
you don't
happy.
call your mom, bro.
Nah,
No, you cannot call your mom.
No,
bro,
we would
bro.
say, I mean, come on, bro. No, I say bro sometimes to my mom.
You call your mom,
Come on, bro. And my dad, pops. No, I say mom and pops.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's just different. Yeah, different times.
It's just different.
Different times. Before you say, bro, your mom, you getting slapped with a belt. Now you're like, come on, bro.
Whew. And on that note, it was great talking to you.
Appreciate you, brother. Set the tone, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all. Tape
set the
dropping.
tone.
Woo!
Yeah.